Shila Guru Deva Deva Jaya Guru Deva Bhakta Bandhav Shila Guru Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gauranga Hari 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 Bol. Om Jnana-Divanandasya Gyanangana-Shlakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Gaurachandaya Radhikaya Tarare Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Vandeham Shri Guru Varam Shri Rupanuga Pravaram Brajarasa Rasigam Cha Narayanam Tandrapannam Shri Guru Charanam Mande Ramana Prasthaya Bhutale Rupanuga Bhaktinam Cha Kripa Murti Narayanam Seva Kunja Gaje Ramya Govardhana Giro Sada Radha Kunja Rasanande Datta Seva Vidayakam Guru Narayana Kyantam Vande Vinoda Prashtakam Yat Parasmiti Matrena Damodara Prasidati Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my Sastananda Pranam thousand times glory to Sri Paramaradatam Guru Bhadavarno Vishnu Bhashi Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Sri Gurudev. Second, I offer my Sastananda Pranam thousand times glory to my Sri Rupanagi Gauri Guru Varga. And I offer my Sastananda Pranam to all simple Vaishnavas and Vaishnavas. Continuing reading from Sri Damodar Ashtagam, 7th verse. Kuberat majo badda murtera yadvat tvayo mochito bhakti bhajo kritoja tata prema bhaktim sakam me prayacha namokshe grahamasti damodaraya. Yesterday we heard the Digdarshini Tika of Srila Sanatana Goswami, and now Srila Guru Padma's Digdarshini Vritti. Kuber is the treasurer of the demigods, and his two sons, because of their vast wealth, became intoxicated by pride. The scriptures describe four characteristics of four characteristics that intoxicate a man who possess them. Great opulence and wealth is one of these. The other three are beauty, learning, and noble birth. A curse given by a saint is identical to his blessing. Both are meant for our ultimate benefit. But we cannot always understand this. Shri Narad apparently cursed the sons of Kuber, Nalakuber and Manigri. Intoxicated by the pride of wealth, you have become so dull that you are acting like trees. So be it. Become trees. The moment these words issued from Shri Narad's mouth, the two sons of Kuber could feel their bodies turning into trees. They fell at Shri Narad's lotus feet and begged him to arrange for their deliverance. Shri Narad consoled them. Listen, at the end of Dwapar Yuga, Swayam Bhagavan Shri Krishna, the original personality of Godhead, will appear in Gokul and deliver you. Saying this, Shri Narad left that place, and subsequently the two brothers took birth as twin Arjun trees in the courtyard of Shri Nanda Maharaj's house. After tying up Shri Krishna, Mother Yashoda returned to the house to churn yogurt. At that time, Shri Krishna recalled the incident and the statement made by his dear devotee, Shri Narad, ordaining the deliverance of the two sons of Kuber. Pretending that he was simply playing with his friends, he crawled over the two Arjun trees to deliver them. pulling the grinding mortar behind him. When he crawled between the two trees, the grinding mortar became lodged between them, and as Sri Krishna pulled it with great force, the massive trees became crashing to the ground, making a tumultuous sound. From the ancient trees, two heavenly personalities at once emerged, circumambulated Sri Krishna and began offering prayers to him. Sri Krishna then blessed them both with Prema Bhakti. Those two personalities became the famous narrators Madhukanta and Snigdhakanta in Apakat Braj, the unmanifest Braj Dham situated in the heart of the spiritual sky. There they eternally recite the sweet pastime to Sri Krishna and Sri Nanda Maharaj assembly. Who has described this? Sri Jiva Goswami and his Gopal Champu. Every evening and also in every morning, Madhukanta and Snigdhakanta, that they take turns of describing Krishna's pastime. That day that Madhukanta will speak, Snigdhakanta will sit and listen. And that day Snigdhakanta speak, then Madhukanta will listen. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad explains how one can attain Prema Bhakti. Ado Shraddha Tata Sarusanga Tapajana Kriya Tato Nartha Nivrittisya Tato Nishta Ruchis Tata Ata Saktis Tato Bhavas Tata Prema Abhyudanshati Sadakanam Ayam Premna Pradurbhave Bhavet Kramaha. Shri Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. In the heart of the sadhak, in the heart of the sadhak, first Shraddha, faith develops. After that comes Sadhu Sangam, Bhajana Kriya, and Anartha Nivritti. Next, the sadhak develops Nishtha in Bhajan, followed by Ruchi, taste. Then he develops Asakti, intense attachment to Bhajan and to the object of Bhajan, Videndanandan Shri Krishna. After this, Shuddha Sattva, pure unalloyed transcendental existence, descends in the heart of the sadhak in the form of Bhav, spiritual emotions. And finally, Prema rises. This is the gradual development of love of Godhead. Starting from Shraddha all the way to Prema. Prema Bhakti actually develops in many sequences, but the most celebrated process and the one that is delineated in the scriptures is described here. In other words, this is the standard process. But there are so many ways that Prem can be given us. Mahaprabhu is freely distributing. The deers and the tigers in the Jarikanda forest, they never perform Sadhu Sangha and Bhajana Kriya and all these stages. Directly this Prem was given. From time immemorial, all the souls who are averse to Sri Bhagavan have been tossed about the countless waves of misery in the fathomless ocean of material existence. They have simply been wandering aimlessly. However, when by the special grace of Sri Bhagavan the time comes for their worldly entanglement to end, they attain the company of devotees. In the association of saints, a sadhak obtains the great fortune of hearing the glories of the Bhaktas, of Bhakti and Bhagavan, directly from the mouths of exalted personalities. Bhava pavargo brahmato yada bhavet janasya ajta sat sanagama Yaryarhitadaiva satsangama sargato paravarase tvai jayate ratihi. This is the progress that has been described in the Bhagavatam. This has also been quoted by Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Jaiva Dharma. He describes this is how the Darshan Tattva, one whole sloka is based on this point only itself. I think it's the seventh sloka. There. So here, next as a result of Bhakti Unmukhi Sukriti, pious merits related to Bhakti, transcendental faith or Paramarthik Shraddha arises within the sadhak's heart. The indication that this kind of Shraddha has awakened in his heart is that he firmly believes in the statements of the scriptures and longs to hear Harikatha. Upon the dawning of such faith, in a sincere way, he begins to associate with devotees. At this point, he begins to practice bhajan and his anarthas start to vanish. His bhajan soon becomes steadfast, nishtha, and he subsequently acquires a taste, ruchi, for the process. Eventually, he develops profound attachment, asakti, for his bhajan and for the object of his bhajan, his worshipful Lord. When this stage matures, it becomes bhav, the sprouting stage of ecstatic loving emotions. Then prem finally arises in his heart. This is the sequence in which prem appears within the heart of a sadhak. Or you can just come in front of Abhiram Thakur and he'll take his whip, Jai Mangal, and he'll beat you with that whip and you'll get prem. And also, this is many ways this prem bhakti can come. Vaishnavas, if they desire, they look at you, they can give you prem. Why? Guru has this quality. Prema bhakti jaha vaite avidya vinash jakti. So rays of prema coming from his transcendental sarup. So this pastime of delivering the jivas in this universe that was performed by Mahaprabhu, our Guru Varga, they are following in his footsteps, and they also, they distribute this devotion to all. Hearing the prayers of Satyavat Muni, Shri Krishna says, O sage, you should accept liberation, which includes complete freedom from all the miseries of material existence. The sage responds, O my Lord, I may encounter innumerable troubles in this life, and according to my past deeds and impressions, I may have to take birth in any species of life, or even in hell, but I have no concern for my material fate. I just beg you to give me abundant prema bhakti for you. This is my only prayer. In other words, there's only one prayojan, one goal for all sadhaks, all devotees, that is prema bhakti, prem prayojan. There is no other desired goal. All our acharyas explain that if a sadhak wants to attain this prema bhakti, he must always seek the association of those who have prema bhakti for Shri Bhagavan in their heart. Vritrasu's prayer found in Srimad Bhagavatam illustrates such a strong aspiration for this type of association. Mamottama shloka janeshu satyam samsara chakre brahmata sakarmabhi tvan maya atmaja daragaheshu asatya chittasya nanata bhuyat. O Master, I do not want liberation. I am not concerned if I must repeatedly roam about in this vicious cycle of birth and death as a result of my actions. But I pray that wherever I go, in whichever species I take birth, may I maintain loving friendship with your dear devotees who have prema bhakti for you. O Master, I pray that I will not have to maintain any relation with those who are subjected to your illusory potency and are therefore attached to their bodies, homes, wives, children, families, and others. In the previous slogan to this, he says that Napara Veshtam says that Nanaka Prishtam Nachapara Veshtam Narasadi Pattam. They said Yoga Siddhi Namavam Moksho. There he says that I don't want this liberation, I don't want sovereignty on this earth, I don't want to attain Swarga, the heavenly planets. I don't want yogic siddhis. Oh my Lord, Vidahayatan. There he says that I only, in separation for you, I only desire your devotion. A genuine sadhak should aspire to have such lobha, intense greed, to attain Brahma Bhakti for Shri Bhagavan. This love can appear in anyone, in any stage of life. Raganuga Bhakti, spontaneous loving devotion, which is characterized by intense greed, arises in someone's heart. He becomes worshipful for the whole world. Furthermore, by his Prema Bhakti, he even brings Sri Krishna, who is unconquerable, under his control. Thus Sri Satyavat Muni prays, O Master, you are bound by the rope of your mother's love. Please profusely bestow upon me Prema Bhakti, for your form as Damodar, who is bound by his devotee. Thus ends the Digdarshini Vritti of the 7th verse. So we'll continue with Dhamarashtam tomorrow and read from Vila Pushmanjali. Coming this 8th verse, and the conclusion of this Dhamarashtakam. So verse 7 of Sri Vila Pushmanjali. Now Rati Manjali Raghunatha Ashtami Rati Manjali is internally praying. Ajya utkatena nitaram virahanalena dandayamana hridaya kilaka vidasi haswamini kshanamiya panayena garam akrandanena vidura vilapami padjay. So Gurudev is describing that now in this 7th sloka, Das Goswami cries, Ha Swamini, Kshanam Iha Pranayena Garam. Will it be possible for me to weep for you, even for a moment? If my realization was complete, I will weep constantly. How shall we weep? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given instructions on this in his 6th verse of Shikshashtakam. Nayanam Galat Ashtadharya. There, Mahaprabhu is saying, O Prabhu, when will my eyes be filled with the streams of tears? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs of my body stand erect in ecstasy as I chant your holy name? Although Kim, when, so good that we heard this. Although Kim, when is not in the original verse, we should include it. Means it is naturally implied. Kim Nayanam Galadashtadhara. When will tears flow from my eyes like torrents, non-stop? Vadanam Gat Gadarudhayagiri. When will my voice choke up? Pulaka Nishitam Bapukara. When will hair stand on my end? While chanting your holy name, Tavanama Grahane Bhavishyati. When will I have so much lamentation that I will weep while chanting the names Hare Krishna, Radha, Govinda or Vrindavaneshwari? Weeping is our dharma. In this verse, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami says, Atya utkatena nitaram virahanalena. My heart is burning in the great fire of separation. He sincerely feels this sentiment. I think that by the grace of Raghunath Das Goswami, our Gurudev and the Guru Parampara, we will also realize, not fully, but we will have some realization one day. This is our real prayer. When we pray and sing this shloka, this should be our mood. Tava nama grahane bhavishyati. When by chanting Harinam, remembering and listening, will I weep. Those who are very fortunate can lament, weep and realize these things. Akrandanena vidura vilapami padjay. Raghunath Das Goswami is praying, Shrimati Radhika, now I want to offer some flowers to your lotus feet. These flowers are songs about the pastimes he has realized and heard about from Rupa Goswami and others. He has composed Sri Vilap Kushumanjali in the mood of a sadhak for the benefit of sadhaks. In other words, Gurudev is saying that a sadhak should have these sentiments. Of course, these are the sentiments of him in his Siddha Swarup. So in other words, Raghunath Das Goswami is saying, you should also realize your Swarup and have these kinds of sentiments, these moods in your heart. Otherwise, in what kind of sadhak you are really? Then you are not real sadhak, you are sadhak of bhas, semblance of a sadhak. In other words, the sadhak should be having this kind of separation, this longing, these kind of prayers. And for us, the path is very easy. Why? We don't need to reinvent the wheel. Raghunath Swami has prayed all these beautiful moods, and we should just pray to him that these same moods may manifest in our heart. Those who think that I will please Krishna through my own prayers, then Krishna never accepts that worship. Because you are skipping over, jumping over Guru and Vaishnavas. Those who take shelter of the moods of our acharyas, then Krishna will be pleased by that bhakti. Krishna will not be pleased by your independent bhakti, because it's not bhakti. Bhakti is always under guidance of Guru, under the guidance of Vaishnavas. The Vaishnavas, yesterday they were saying that, raising the question that we can see, did Shukadev Goswami, did Mahaprabhu, did Goswami, they're preaching so many things, but where did they practice this Katyani word? Where did they practice all these things? And the Vaishnavas said that reality, they said that anyone who is chanting the holy names, anyone who is engaged in pure devotional service, then it is implied already that they have performed all of these brothers. Aho Badhosa Pachato Gariyan Jagji Bagre Vartate Namatubhyam Tepustu Juhu Shashu Arya Brahmanchur Nama Grinanti. In the Bhagavatam, this sloka, the third canto, There it is said that Aho Bahadasa Pachatu Gariyan. Even if a dog eater, it is witnessed that a dog eater is chanting the holy name. Then you should understand that that dog eater, he has performed all austerities, all fire sacrifices. He has lived so many lives performing the sadachar, the conduct of the Aryans, of those Vedic civilized people. He has visited all tirthas, bathed in all holy places. And now as a fruit of all that sadhana, all that tapasya, now the holy name is dancing on his tongue. So, this is, so our acharyas like Sukadeva Goswami, all our Rupanugava acharyas, they have performed everything already. That's why they are now, the pure holy name is dancing in their heart, chanting, they are chanting the holy name, they are spreading that everywhere. So, therefore it is foolishness to think that our Guru Varga, that they have not shown by example. But even our Guru Varga, they have shown by example. But not everything can be shown in public also. Said that Bhajan Raman Aitin Ati Gopan. Not reveal openly your bhajan to others. Therefore, when Mahaprabhu, he was traveling from Ram Kiligram towards Vrindavan, then Sanatana Goswami and Ram Kiligram said that, my Lord, you should not go to Vrindavan in the company of so many hundreds and thousands of people. This is not proper. You will not, this will create a disturbance for you and for the residents there. And you will not be able to really engage in the moods of the eternal residents of the Dham. And Mahaprabhu, he agreed, yes. And he went back to Kulia, to Navadvip. This, the whole party, they followed. So then some foolish Babajis and some people, they raised the question. Then why then, we see the modern times, people are going on parikrama with so many big groups. They're going here and there, all these places. When Sanatana Goswami was directly forbidden Mahaprabhu not to do, and Mahaprabhu accepted and he went alone to Vrindavan, then why are you taking all these people parikrama? This is against Mahaprabhu's mood, this is against the mood of Acharyas. When Sanatana Goswami was saying, who is he saying? He didn't say not to go in a group of devotees. He was saying don't go with a group, a large public group. When Mahaprabhu was traveling, there were all Karamis, Gyanis, Vishayis, Tapasvis, all kinds of nonsense people. They were just there because, Mahaprabhu he has some siddhi, he has some this and that. They're going after him for material things. So with all these materialistic people, you go to Vrindavan, then what will happen? Like you see here now. From Delhi every weekend, all these lakhs and millions of people come here for enjoyment. You cannot even step out of the temple without getting in a traffic jam, and you cannot take darshan, nothing. Big disturbance for all the devotees. So if Mahaprabhu came to Vrindavan now with hundreds and thousands of people, all these nonsense people, then what would have happened? It would have been a big disturbance. But if our Guru Varga Acharyas, they go around the world and they preach to thousands of faithful jivas and invite them to Vrindavan Dham, and they come with a sincere mood to perform bhajan, hear Harikatha, and visit these holy places and put the dust on their forehead. And what can be a greater source of joy to the Lord? What can be more auspicious than that? So, therefore, one has to perform bhajan under guidance of the Vaishnavas. So, if someone has, if it is seen that someone is chanting the holy names, then we can understand they have already performed all of these austerities. They have visited all these tirthayatras. They don't need to externally show. But this is our own misconception. We cannot perceive something and we think that Vaishnava is lacking something. But in reality they are not. And for their own bhajan, everything is very, very confidential. According to time, place, and circumstance, things are revealed accordingly. And each Vaishnava, each Acharya, they'll have some specialities. It's not that everything will be revealed at once. In steps, things are being revealed. Like Rupa Goswami wrote so many beautiful granthas. Why was it necessary for Jiva Goswami then to write Another 500, he wrote over 500,000 verses describing devotion. If Rupa Goswami had given everything, then why is Jiva Goswami writing so many things? And then again, so many people then they are criticizing, oh, Jiva Goswami is not in Parakya, he is in Swakya, this, that, so many misconceptions. And this is nature of the Jiva to fault find, this is going on since time immemorial. Recent time when Gurudev was preaching, they said, oh, don't hear 10th Canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, 10-20 years later, oh, don't perform Katyanivat. Then in 10-20 years, it will be something else. Don't do this, don't do that. The same people who were defending Srila Gurudev's time, oh yes, we should hear Srimad Bhagavatam, and why are they saying don't hear the 10th Canto? Then those same people, they're saying don't perform Katyanivat. Double standard. So, therefore, see, Guru, their examples, their teachings, everything are eternally present. But without the proper vision, without the proper association and realization, you cannot see. But everything is always visible to the eye. And he said ultimately, if you see a mango tree, the mango tree, it produces so many beautiful fruits. And from that one tree, so many trees are produced. It produces more seeds, and from those seeds, more trees are available. So, if you want this wealth, you want this spiritual mercy, then you just should go to that mango tree. So even Guru there may not be physically present, but he has deposited his love, his wealth, his teachings in so many seeds. Probably in the seed in the hearts of all the Vaishnavas. And that seed will then sprout into a beautiful tree and will also produce so many beautiful fruits. So that person who follows Sri Guru, then he becomes Guru Mahi. He becomes one with Sri Guru. One in heart. One in Siddhanta, one in heart. And he performs the service of distributing those moods further. This is called Parampara. So there should be no doubt whether Guru is eternally present and how and where we can attain that, and this whether these vratas, kachanivas, whether they are practiced or not, these things should not be there in the mind. These things come into the mind because we are not engaged, we don't have high class association, and we're not engaged in performing sadhana and bhajan. If you perform sadhana and bhajan sincerely, then you should, like in English they have the saying, agree to disagree, right? So if you really sincerely perform bhakti, if there's some point you don't understand, then you should reconcile. Reconciliation will come in the heart. This is a symptom of someone who is leaving the Kanishta platform, coming to the Madhyam platform. He knows he can reconcile apparent differences. He is not so hasty to judge. So someone who has insecurity, has false ego, then they become intolerant to even hear topics that because someone is not sincere, they think they know everything and they're self-content, self-satisfied. Then if anything new comes, then they don't want to even entertain it. And if they're not inquisitive, then they will not even, they'll be hasty to judge. Hear something that is new to them. Oh, I've never heard this. Oh, this, that. They'll judge very quickly. But a sincere seeker of the truth, they will hear both sides and they'll reconcile. They'll wait. They'll even, before passing any judgment, before coming to any conclusion, they'll wait 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, however long it takes to reconcile. And the devotee's mood is always the mood of Srinara, peaceful nature. He's always humble. So he will always think, oh, I am so unqualified. I lack Vaishnava association. I have such a meager intelligence. I am so fallen, therefore I cannot understand the activities and the words of this Vaishnava. Therefore, offering Dandavats to the lotus feet of the Vaishnava, I pray to him that maybe one day that understanding may come in my heart. Now it is not coming, but definitely will come soon. And he'll wait patiently. For someone who doesn't have this humility, then they'll judge. Oh, why are you doing like this? Why are you doing like that? And they misunderstand words of Sri Guru Vaishnavas. People like to cherry pick quotes, quote out of context, quote Shastra here and there, and they try to come to their own conclusions. But this is not the way. Vaishnava was describing all these things yesterday. This humility should be there. This ability to reconcile, this ability to hear without judging. But those people who have pride and have insecurities and have very strong attachments, strong desires to certain things, then they will not entertain. Like materialistic people. You try to tell them anything about Krishna, then they won't even want to hear. They don't, no time, they don't even want to consider it. Anything that will be an impediment to their enjoyment, or may even remind them that actually they're living a very precarious life. Kamala jala jala jivana talamana. Their life is like a water on a leaf, it can drop off. The materialists will want to hear this thing, right? No. They don't. They don't want to be reminded about death, old age, disease, death. And even when death is staring them in the face, all the signs are coming that you are going down that path, and they're trying to cover it up. If they get white hair, then they put color in the hair. If the eyesight goes bad, then they get an operation. Teeth start falling out, then you put implants. Whatever is needed. If your face is getting really wrinkly, then you put Botox, and you plastic surgery. Whatever is required. Somehow now to cover up all the signs. I don't want to see those things in front of me. They want to live in that denial. But a sincere seeker of the truth, he will never want to keep himself in denial. And he'll never be hasty to judge. He'll always try to reconcile. And if he cannot reconcile, he'll pray that he have to one day reconcile. Because Vaishnava are very careful to commit Vaishnava Parahar. Vaishnava Parahar is like a hati mata, mad elephant. It can uproot your devotion from the root. Completely destroy everything. Vaishnavas the heart are very soft. Therefore, they will not be hasty to judge and criticize any Vaishnava. Because this can uproot one's devotion, derail one. Therefore, Anugatyamoy Dharma, this is Vaishnava Dharma, is Anugatyamoy Dharma. If there are any questions, any doubts, then you go to senior Vaishnava and ask for their reconciliation. Help you understand. But you think, I know everything. I am. Vaishnava always say, I am so good, I am something. What are you? Devotees, they don't realize not long ago where they were. In this samsara, and by Vaishnava mercy, catching us by the hair, they pulled us out. Then this whole conception, I am something, then where is it coming from? Therefore we should pray for this Trinad to be Sunichva. Be humble, more humble than a blade of grass. Then pray for this ability to reconcile all apparent contradictions. Be patient on this path of this process. And always remain in the company of Vaishnava under guidance. Then our deliverance is assured. Then our auspiciousness is assured. Because they have this love. They have this capacity. And they will take responsibility for you. They will help you. They will deliver you. So here is saying that these flowers are songs about the pastimes he has realized and heard about from Rupa Goswami and others. He has composed Vilap Kushamanjali in the mood of a sadhak for the benefit of sadhaks. In Prarthana, Narottam Thakur prays in a similar way, Hari Hari Are Ki Emona Dasha Habo, Chariya Purusha Deha Kaveva Prakriti Habo, Duho Ange Chandana Paravo. O Hari, will the day come when even for a moment my Purush Bha, false ego of the enjoyer, will go far away and I will attain such a form of a gopi. May I have a chance that my mood will be such. Duhu Ange Chandana Paravo. I will apply sandalwood paste on the limbs of the divine couple. Lalita will give an order and Vishaka will pass the order to Rupa Manjari. Krishna always likes to see very new sakis, and you have collected some. So send one new saki to Radhika and Krishna to bring them some chandan, kumkum and aguru. These unguents are so fragrant, beautiful, smooth and cooling. I will take them and anoint the limbs of Sri Radha and Krishna, always looking forward towards my Guru Saki and Rupa Manjari, to see whether I am doing it correctly or not. Seeking this guidance is always very important. If you don't seek guidance, then you may commit mistakes, and so if there's any doubt, then you should speak out. Don't take anything for granted. There are so many things we don't know, and we're always committing mistakes. Don't be so proud, think I know everything, I'm perfect. It's something, even things you may have been doing for years, maybe that you've been doing these things for years for wrong. I have so many experience. Sometimes you learn a sloka, you learn it wrong, and you say the sloka wrong for so many years, and later you read it like, oh, this word is actually like that. Or a song, you're singing a song in a certain way, what happens? You hear it a certain way, you learn it in a certain way, and then you learn it, and then you can't sing it in any other way. And that's very, very difficult. Especially if you're used to singing a song in a certain melody, and you try to sing the same song in a different melody, then it becomes difficult. Especially if you're not using the song book. You're singing from your memory, and you sing a song in a different melody, then automatically, then suddenly the muscle memory it's fixed in a certain way. But we don't realize that sometimes we learn things in the wrong way actually. Therefore, always being under guidance of Guru and Vaishnava is very important. Always, moment to moment, inquiring from them. And they'll be able to guide you in a very fine way. So this is the mood of the Manjaris. They're so qualified, but still they're serving Radha Krishna, looking towards Rupa Manjari, Guru Saki. And they see, oh, am I doing it right or not? Maybe I'm doing some mistake. Maybe I'm massaging Radhika's feet too hard. Maybe I have done something wrong. And the Sakis, the Priyanarma Sakis are Lalita, Vishaka, and our Guru Rupa Saki, Rupa Manjari, they'll guide us. Srimati Radhika and Krishna enjoy seeing this. Because I am a new Saki, I may do something wrong. Seeing my mistake, they will laugh and become very pleased. Taniya bandhivo chura nava gunja hare ber nana fule ganti divohar. Again from Praratana. When will I arrange the hair of the divine couple? When will I give them gunja necklaces and garlands strung with various flowers? So here, the Guru Padapana will go through many verses of this song and describe it, but we'll hear that tomorrow more. How Narottam Thakur is in the mood of Palirasi of Srimati Radhika, how he is praying and serving. Gaur Brahmananda Hare Hare Hari Bol Jai Shri Guru Pada Padma Ki Jai Guru Parampara Ki Jai Sachinanda Gaur Hari Ki Jai Saparshada Gaur Hari Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Shri Vilap Kushumanjali Ki Jai Damodar Ashtagam Ki Jai Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Katyani Vraj Ki Jai Nitai Gaur Brahmananda Hari Hari Bol.
Maharaj, there is something that is difficult for me to understand is that